If you want to build your child's math basics from absolute 0 to 100% strong level, then pay close attention. Today I am introducing the Math Supermaster series. This series consists of 3 books in total. Math Supermaster, which comes into 2 comprehensive volume, and Geometry Supermaster in one volume. Even if your child currently only recognizes numbers and only knows basics addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, these 3 books will give them step by step to learn the core basics and eventually compete right up to the math Olympiad level. I wrote these 3 books with 3 specific goals in mind. First, for anyone who wants to improve their basic mathematical foundation from young age. Second, as a complete all-in-one course book for my own students at the academy. I wanted everything in one place, so I no longer have to distribute separate lecture sheets. And third, for Math Olympiad preparation, there is a real lack of good comprehensive books, especially in the English version, that cover all Olympiad topics in one place. By mastering these 23 chapters you see scrolling on a screen, your child will complete their entire mathematical journey beautifully. We focus heavily on topics like divisibility and real numbers. Take a look at the real numbers chapter. Integers, positive numbers, negative numbers, non-negative numbers, natural numbers, even numbers, odd numbers. We don't just want to students to calculate, we want them to feel the math. To ensure the fully grasp every topic, every single chapter features detailed theoretical discussion, step by step example with problems and extensive practice exercise. Suppose here is the number line. We show the negative direction, positive direction with details example, and here we put some examples here, some math, and at the end of the chapter there are some exercises so that the student can practice very well. Now let's talk about geometry. Very few students can honestly say they have absolute no problem with geometry. Many students are great at general math but find themselves very weak in geometry. This book is for them. We started from the story of geometry, then we discuss about point, line and plane, and then basic concepts of geometry and hands on angles, hands on triangles, everything they can learn from 0 to basic and the advanced level. We start from the very tail or and history of geometry, covering every minor details like points, lines, planes, angles, triangles, quadrilaterals and circles. Here we also discuss about clock problem and solution. Also we discuss about introduction to mensuration. Prime meter and area also discuss. Please see the chapter started from the very basic of geometry, then we started from point, line, plane. Every point are discussed in details so that the students can learn from very basic from 0 to advanced level. Math is everywhere. You simply cannot avoid it in life or higher studies. In this book, we clearly explain complex ideas. What is area? What is density? Everything is discussed in details. What are the difference and relationship between them? What is the correlationship between a right angles and circle? If students don't learn these fundamentals relationships now, these subjects will seem incredibly difficult in higher classes. That's why we have included beautiful clear discussions on topics like perimeter and area. So if you want your child to perform brilliantly in any math related competition, studying these 3 books is the key. Math and geometry will never feel difficult to them again. If your child is in class 3, class 4, class 5, class 6 or even class 7, they have any weakness in their basic foundation. These three books are an absolute essential for them. Click the link below to get your copies today.